Black Stars players cannot fly economy.
Yes.
And he made these comments when he spoke to my younger brother, Ureku Ampofo, on 3 Sports.
Yes.
Let's listen to Honorable Kofi Adams.
Okay, before we do anything,
let's listen to Honorable Kofi Adams.
Okay, all right.
The president spoke about the class in which we should travel and whatnot. I said that, look, it's going to affect everywhere, and it includes the FE. We can rule that out unless we are chartering a flight. But if you are chartering a flight, there may not even be any first class in the flights that we normally charter. But of course, you cannot also put your players in the economy class, because these are people who are using their legs, and so you need to give them at least a minimal space to enable them stretch. We don't expect them to go use their legs and play, and at the same time come and squeeze their legs in the economy class. That is not the right way to do things, unless maybe it's a short flight, like you are flying from Accra to Kumasi, and that one you can do otherwise. That can be managed. But for such long distance flights like 4 hours, 5 hours, and 6 hours, you don't expect your players to squeeze their same legs. Some of them played on Saturday, some played on Sunday, and they are flying in and to come and to train and play on Friday. So you don't need to subject them to that. So business class is fine enough for such situations.
Let me say good morning to Kofi Adams.
Credit to TV3.
Yes, credit to...
Yes, audio is courtesy TV3.
Yes, so 3 Sport. Yes. Now, Nathan, Honorable Kofi Adams is right.
Oh.
Honorable Kofi Adams is right.
How is he right?
Black Stars players cannot fly for economy class. Black Stars players must not fly economy class. Black Stars players cannot be allowed to fly economy class.
Okay.
If as a nation, we feel that cost is too much for us, we can assemble players from the local league to play our national team. But insofar as our players remain professionals abroad, ply their trade abroad, they cannot and should not be subjected to torture of flying in economy class. Look, when you go to the airport, and you see a lot of us wearing compression socks, carrying neck braces, neck supports and all, you know that we are all going to sit in economy. Oh, when you see us like that, we do the dress, yes, we are going to sit in economy. It is cost effective, yes. But does it provide you comfort? No. Does a footballer need comfort? Yes. Where does he need the protection? At his legs. So when you sit in economy, ladies and gentlemen, the leg room spans between 30 to 32 inches. So that is why when you sit by the window and you want to go and use the washroom, there are 2 people sitting by you, have to get up for you to go out. You can't even move your body in front of them. They have to get up for you to get out.
True.
That is the discomfort we face when we sit in economy. So these days, thanks to our careers, you can pay for extra leg room so that you can stretch. Why will you subject a player who uses his legs to play football to such torture? When he can comfortably, look, when you sit in economy, the recline angle, where you can push your seat back a bit and sleep.
Yeah.
It is just between 10 and 15 degrees. That is the maximum you get on any flight on economy. Because the whole economy sitting is designed to maximize space. So they'll squeeze you in there like sardine things. Like sardine. Okay? Fish in sardine. That is what happens in economy. So why will you expect a player who is going to use his legs to fold his legs behind the seat for 6 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours before he arrives in Ghana? Arrives in Ghana, he has to go to training the following day. How do you expect his legs to recover? So in this day and age, when we are talking about ACL injuries, abductor tears and all, You want players to be subjected to this torture? See, it is travelers who don't tell the truth. But everybody who sits in economy will bear with me that, look, it is the most uncomfortable sitting place. In terms of the weight of the chair. Nathan, every day when you are taking economy, you are praying that one passenger doesn't show up. So that you lift the hand, you lift the armrest and spread yourself in the seat. Yes. I'm saying that, look, why will you not allow your players to enjoy the comfort of being in the business class? Why he can recline his seat to an angle where he can be in a position of sleep. He can sleep an angle where it will look like a bed. So in one instance, you can have the near flat angle, which is 180 degrees, near 180 degrees. And then you can have the fully flat position where the seat completely turns into a bed.
Okay.
Where the player can stretch well enough. Because leg room in some of these aircrafts, you are doing between 38 and 79 inches. That is for business class, and that is what you must give your players in order for them to protect their legs and avoid injuries. Why do you want to torture your players in economy? Because we say we are cutting costs? No! And I agree with Kofi Adams on this one.
But what if we can't afford it?
No, then don't call the players. That's what I'm saying. If you can't afford it, and you see, I absolutely agree if we think that the cost is too much. But if that is our argument, then let us go and take players from the local league to play our national team. So that from Kumasi to Accra, it's just one flight. From the north to Accra, it's just one flight. From Accra to wherever they go and camp, it is just one Uber trip. Yes, so that we say it is cheap. But if we want our players to come and play for us, please, let's not torture them in any economy cabin. Even the food. Hey, Nathan, even the food. Look, when you sit in economy, the food they give you, it's almost as if they are going to feed your 3-year-old or your 4-year-old. They'll give you some small cup, then they pour small water in it for you. They give you some small cup, then they pour small juice in it. Then come, you want juice or coffee or tea or real? How they done? Then they give you food that you can't choose.
That is true.
They give you food you can't choose. They give you food they've cooked. At that time, you can see some things, because you're hungry, you eat. Economy, please. No, you see, let's not allow our players to go through this at all. When you sit on business class, Nathan, it is what you want that they give you.
Hey, but what if they don't have it?
It is what you want that they give you. And even when it comes to boarding the flight, that is when you see the difference.
This is SportyFM.
Look,
the voice
when they say the flight is ready for boarding, you see all of us, economy people, all of us, giddy, we want to enter first. Because we want to use the hand luggage compartment at the top. We want to go and load our things in there, giddy. But check out the first people who board the flight. Business class, first class. Comfortably. No stress. They board, they are seated, organizing themselves. No rush. You don't want your players to be in any category of economy where some will even have to board before some board. Your players will have to be in the aisle waiting for somebody to sit down before you. No. You cannot subject your players to this. I'm saying that it is cruel for anybody to think that a Black Stars player who is going to use his legs to play football should go and sit in an economy cabin where he will not be comfortable.
SportyFM.
He'll be tossing and turning. He has to sugar himself in the seat. Come back to play football. He has waist pains. I'm telling you, this is real life experience. Real life experience. Even me, that I'm not a footballer, I don't use my legs. When I'm traveling on economy, I have to wear ankle support and some things, my neck, my back, back braces and things. No, it is uncomfortable. So Nathan, please, let us respect our players. We cannot disrespect them. So me, if I'm a Black Stars player and you call me for the national team and you buy me an economy ticket, I won't come. And every Black Stars player or any Black Stars player who is given an economy class ticket to fly into Ghana should reject it and should refuse the call-up. Nathan, I'm saying that for a footballer, you'll be subjecting that footballer to inhumane and cruel treatment in any economy class cabin. So today, I'm saying that let us leave the sports minister, leave him alone. What he said is right. And I know those who travel. I know the frequent travelers. And if you've had a feel of business class before, you will never return to economy. Even premium economy, we are happy. Even premium economy, we are happy.
So why don't we put the players?
No. You see, Nathan. You see, you cannot compromise on the player's comfort at all. The player must be comfortable right from takeoff, right from boarding, where he's given the luxury of boarding first, to sitting down comfortably, getting some of the best air hostesses taking care of him. You want a cup of coffee? You want tea, Mr. Kudus? What do you want? That is what we are talking about. So Mr. Kudus can recline his seat into a bed position and sleep 6 hours, come to Ghana, come and play football. Mr. Kudus must not be sitting in a cabin where, even if he has to go to the washroom, he has to beg people to shift. He has to beg people to wake up if they are sleeping so that he can go. No way. And so, ladies and gentlemen, let us give the Black Stars what they deserve. Let us give them the best situations. Let's create the best conditions for them to come and execute their job for the national team. If we are concerned about cost of buying business class tickets for the players, let us abandon calling our foreign-based players and resort to our local players to play the Black Stars.
This is SportyFM, the voice of sport.